You know, when it feels like life keeps throwing curveballs at you. Like, no matter how hard you try to push, there's always something behind the corner trying to bring you down. It's been our reality for the past 4 years. It feels like every week we are hit with something new. It's one thing after another, and it can feel relentless. I was trying to make a bit more entertaining intro, but I think I ran out of gas. And the reason for me is my health issue, which now I've been experiencing for the last 5 months probably. It started at the beginning of the summer, and obviously we've been so busy during the summer and we had so much to do that I got overworked and I injured my hip. So I was diagnosed with hip tendonitis. I got a few injections of cortisol and I thought I'm getting better, but at some point it started to hurt again. And right now I'm trying to put my leg down and I'm a bit in pain because I feel this tension in my leg, the pulling and actually pain. So I'm not even gonna try to do it. And I have to say it's been affecting us quite a lot because my husband was doing most of the jobs in the garden. I was mostly helping with picking vegetables for orders, and it's been tough on him and it's been tough on me, and obviously sometimes financial issues. I've been thinking is like, okay, I'm still young, it's gonna pass, and obviously it's not passing. So after 5 months of being stubborn, like my husband says, finally started to go to a therapist, physiotherapist, to see if something can be done with my hip. And he said that my back is like as bad as builders. So obviously 4 years on the farm hasn't been too kind on my health. But now I'm gonna focus and we'll try to heal. And obviously I reached a point where I can't say no to anything, and at this point I'll just try to do whatever it takes. I have some creams to put, I have a few daily exercises to do, and I hope I will improve soon.
Well, guess what? I've been sick as well. And everything started with a ear infection. So I've been feeling like underwater with watery ears for now it's been like 7 days. Then eventually develop into like a sore throat. And how about antibiotics now? Getting better. I'm almost at the end. Still feel a bit dizzy with the ears. But, well, better now than later. I mean, at least we can enjoy probably Christmas.
So luckily it was raining and we were spending most of our days on the sofa, a bit enjoying of a rest.
Yeah, free time.
Yeah, a bit of free time. We weren't like
Recovering. I mean, that's is what people do in winter time. Sometimes recovering from
yeah,
summer,
recovering.
from getting sick, and recovering from sickness.
Well, but story doesn't stop here. We have a third member of family who got sick as well, and it's our dog Lucky.
So Lucky, for who doesn't know, it was my first dog. I had the Lucky before I met Brigitta. I found she was an abandoned puppy. Just tell you quickly, she was abandoned by someone, we don't know whom, on a summer day with 40 degrees inside a cardboard box. When we found her, straight away I adopted. And since she's been part of my family. She's now our princess. She's always been my princess, but since Brigitta came, it's also her princess. And believe me, she act like.
Yeah, but so, like couple of days ago, she started to feel a bit weird, and obviously dogs can show when they are not well. And in the morning he was going to the garden and he noticed that she's like not wiggling her tail, looking a bit down, and usually it's like she's very joyful, she comes to greet you, she's sniffing, she's running. And he noticed immediately, and he said something is wrong. I opened the door and I saw she had this face like she was scared.
Yeah, classic puppy eyes, curve,
yeah, all
body,
curved.
like something was going on. And because we treat her for the leishmaniasis, she's on cure. So she takes a pill every day.
Morning.
Everything she has then can amplify or get worse. So, and I was really worried. She got worried as well. So we called the vet straight away.
Yeah, so we went to the vet, and obviously lots of blood samples, X-ray and everything. And in the end, she got lots of medicine, lots injections, pills and everything, because she had a intestinal inflammation. Yeah, so we are starting to treat her. Like usually our 4 dogs are outdoor dogs, but she's the only one educated, as we say. She's like ladylike. She comes, she has her corner and she stays there. Obviously our house is quite small, so there is like a dedicated area. She comes in through the door and she immediately goes to her little bed and she stays there without moving. Aspetta, vieni qua, zampetto, dai, zampetto, dai, bravo, uscito, bravo, questo, bravo Jamie, guarda, porca zampetto, questa, dai, questa, la cuccia, questa, dai, questa. Dai! Bravo! Vai a letto! Dai! Vai a letto! Dai! Vai a letto, Jamie! Ciao, pupilla! Vai a letto! Brava! Brava, Jamie! Good girl! Until she needs to go out. Sometimes she doesn't even want to go out. Andiamo! Papà ti aspetta, dai! Ragazzi ti aspetta! Dai! Lucky! Lucky! Andiamo! Lucky! Dai! Don't do puppy eyes to me. But yeah, it was quite a big scare. We were like, he had the previous experiences of dogs looking sad and bad and then dying next day. So he was really petrified. When I saw her eyes as well, we immediately went to vet, and it was Saturday afternoon and he was waiting for us, luckily, because we usually close in the Saturday afternoon. And
yeah, we did literally everything that was possible.
And a couple days later, she's starting to feel better. She's running again. She's still playing princess.
Yeah.
Just to show everyone what a princess she is. The food is in front of her, but she doesn't want to eat. Dai, mangia, Lucky. Guess what? She's waiting for me to give it to her. Lucky, mangia, dai. Mangia. She's not taking it from a bowl. She's waiting for me to pick it for her. Come on, girl. Hey, eat it. Eat it. I thought she wasn't feeling well, but now she's just playing. Ah. Mangia. You spoiled little princess. But she's getting much, much better.
Yeah, to tell you, like, to make you feel like, to make you understand the way I felt, like I had a dog before, Lucky. His name was Spike. Was another abandoned dog found. And he was the most intelligent dog probably I ever had. He was like throwing the ball and bring it to me without even being trained for them. And he had one disease which is literally lethal. Is in Italian is called gastroenterite hemorrhagica. So it's something related to stomach, intestinal
internal
things.
hemorrhage.
It does internal hemorrhage. And the problem is that you only understand there's something wrong with the dog, and the dog shows something which is wrong when it's already too late. So when I saw the dog feeling bad, was already on a stage when he was dying, and eventually he died like the day after. And even if straight away I remember promptly I did injection, because I learned many years ago to do injection to dogs and stuff to try to help them. I saw the same looking in the eyes of Lucky, which previously scared me when we took it for the leishmaniasis treat, and so it was a quite jumpy morning, full of fear. And,
yeah, but luckily again she was saved, because sometimes like once a year she gives us these scares. It's been like last 3 years that there's something happening and we have to take her to vet. But luckily she's still here with us, and the vet was saying like last time that usually dogs called Lucky are the unlucky ones. We call her Lucky because she was rescued, and that's why she's lucky. But he said the most dogs that end up visiting him are called Lucky. So that's what happened with Lucky.
We forgot to tell that we had the other exams just yesterday arrived. The other blood check, which would have taken a little bit longer, so we found out, but at least we know. She has we just need to help her like a bit with some supplement, so she has a little bit of liver, a little bit like overworked.
Yeah.
So
most likely because of the pill she's taking as well, and disease at the same time that she has.
Yeah. So it's normal. I mean, for dogs of that age, she's now 8 going for 9, medium size, a little bit bigger than medium. So the average age of these dogs is about 12 years, so consider 8 years. Plus the disease she has, like an. I mean, she has lots of love. She definitely she cannot complain about love. She's loved, super loved, and looked after.
Yeah. Well, this week we spent a lot on the medicine. That's our girls. That's the usual she gets. That's 2 others. We still need to get 1 expensive one. That's my husband's, like to treat his infection. And that's mine to put on the hip.
So to give you an update as well about the car, well, by the way, we have a Lucky here. You can tell how she feels. We are still waiting. So the documents went through 2 offices. One of them, it's I'm gonna say, is full of incompetent people, and that is the office which regulates the tax and income and fiscality in Italy, which has employee which they don't know what to do. So the documents are still standing in there to get the approval, and finally at some point to get a number plate and finally be ready for driving the car. In the meantime, I've been working on fixing a few things which they were necessary to do. So behind me I fixed the windscreen, which had a massive crack since we came to Sicily, and that cost a lot of money. Now it's brand new. So my beautiful car, which has saved our life and blocked us from England to Sicily, is still parked in our parking area. The other car that we have, it's the vintage van, which in winter time, due to the fact that we just freshly restored it's made of metal, we kind of preserve it, so we don't really use in winter time unless it's bright sunny, and because it might rust. So vintage car need to be kept a little bit more like the way we keep Lucky. So we have 2 cars and 0 transportation. So we still rely on my dad to come to pick us up, to bring us to places when it's needed, and borrow us the car when we have to do delivery. For if any of you is interested, the Pulmino, the vintage van is now also on sale, because we realized we are not probably the right people for it. Because it's definitely the right car for us, but we are not the right owner for them. So we decided to sell it. If you want more information, you can inbox.
It's been 4 years that we are pushing, and when we are sick, we can't really do much. We have to stay in bed on a sofa resting, and obviously nobody can do the job that we are doing for us. So sometimes it can be quite frustrating, and not having somebody else to help you in the farm. And obviously there are many little stresses that can happen daily. Like last week we had toilet and kitchen drainage blockage, and it was frustrating because we had to call somebody who had to unblock for us. And then it was a guy who usually brings us water. He does a bit of discount for us, but he had a surgery, so he's off, and now we have to call somebody else who is charging more because he's coming from another town. And what else? I mean, there's something happening every week, like little things like this. But I mean, like, even somebody who starts fire next to your fence, somebody was cleaning up the olive trees and burning it instead of using as a material to leave it on the soil and decompose. They were burning it, and all the ashes were going towards our house. The house was in smoke. We have so much ashes everywhere. You can see them mostly on the car, and the car is on the other side of the house. Little daily things like that, we can take toll on you after 4 years of continuous work, continuous stress. But yeah, sometimes we try to smile, sometimes we are frustrated, waiting for something else to happen. But as you know, we are still trying to push through. But when it comes to health, sometimes you have to stop and wait and see what happens. So at the moment is like that. We are trying to heal, we are trying to recover, and at the same time we are waiting for better days. But we are always keeping our heads up and trying to find things that are happening daily. And we have good things happening as well to us. But on the good side of the things, the garden is okay because it finally started to rain.
Yeah, we have a 1 week of forecasted rain, and it's already started, and everything is green.
Yeah,
fantastically growing.
It looks totally different from summer garden. It looks like a garden in the other countries when everything is green. Here it happens like that in the winter with a bit of rain, but finally there is some. It hasn't been too much, but daily for like a half an hour, 1 hour, and it's a big help already.
Yeah, you can see how green is everything.
Yeah. Well, obviously we've been off sick and lots of grass is growing now.
Yeah, the grass doesn't get sick, so.
So.
Well, I mean, that's the pro and cons. We work a little bit less on the garden because there's less to maintain it. We just need to transplant every time new crop pretty much every week to keep up with the orders, and we're okay. But at least we don't have to water, so the supply of water lasts longer. And,
yeah.
Rainwater is much better than our water.
Yeah, we didn't water for like 1 week now.
Yeah.
So finally, at the same time, it's well-deserved rest from the garden when it rains. You know, it's like the most important thing, water. The rest is like grass is growing, but it can be managed at some point. And
from a water point of view, I think we should say something about it.
Yeah, we can talk about something that happened to us this week.
Yeah, we've been in contact. One of you guys who watched the video contact us regarding a well, giving us positive vibes how to find a water source and give us more understanding how a well can be done. And well, he also said that we can actually drill a well ourselves. I'm personally not confident because it's one of that area which I don't have any expertise. It's a little bit scary. It looks like something bigger than us. But we are doing our research. And see what will be possible for us to do. And we will keep you update about that. We don't want to really say much about it because we don't have enough information. So, but even under that point of view, we are working on.
Yeah, we are hopeful that one day it will happen. I don't know if we will try to do it, or somebody will come to do it for us, or we will have to call company. But at least we kind of more or less sure that we should have water, and water is definitely on our land. So that's a big positive for us. And we will see what future brings. So these days, because it started to get darker at 5 o'clock, obviously we rest a bit more, but at the same time we spend more time with the family. Like a couple weeks ago we had olive tasting party with the family. It was nice because
gathering together.
Yeah, his mom invited like, what was it, 35 people? Yeah, so we fit into her house and everybody was trying our delicious olive oil with a
typical muffuletta bread.
With a bread, a bit of cheese, a bit of everything. It was nice to finally relax a bit. And,
traditions, you know.
Yeah.
La catena, la catena.
Salvo aspetta. 80
Another positive thing is that we previously said that Lucky wasn't good, so we went to the vet. The vet eventually asked about what we are doing. We told them that we are farmers, and eventually he said that he's also a teacher at the farming school. So he's he asked us if we would be happy to go to the farming school, talk to students. We said, of course, we will be more than happy. We did already with another school, so positively in the future we will go to this other farming school and talk about us, our experience, what we know about farming.
Yeah, another plus and another credibility point for our garden as well.
Yeah.
This year we are getting our first oranges. They are still quite small. They look almost like a mandarins, but we are happy already with our first harvest, and obviously winter. Some oranges are really nice to have. The mandarin tree is getting ready to get ripe, and usually we start eating them around March, so it's starting to pick up the color, a bit of orange. Our passion wine is going crazy, and we have some passion fruits this year. We don't know if we're gonna ripe on time because temperatures are falling down, but we will see. It looks nice. We have quite a few. Would be nice to try them. These days we've been spending most of the time indoors, so I've been working on a Patreon page, and I uploaded few more photos of his. Some are from London, some are from Amsterdam,
Düsseldorf, Florence, Pisa, like so many, Sicily.
Yeah, so if you think it could be a great idea to gift for friends or family, please check it out, because we spent some time and we want his photos in people's home. That would be a nice Christmas gift for us.
Yeah, of course, I mean, the money that will help us to produce few projects which they will also end up on YouTube for you and your entertainment. And it's a good gesture. I think it's an original gift for Christmas.
Yeah. We wanted to do more, but obviously at this point we are a bit reached our limit. But we will be doing more photos when we are recovering and we have more time. Hopefully at some point we will have car. That's the point. That's the
yeah. We might end up with a photo of a car as well.
Yeah.
So please check it out. There is a big discount just for Christmas time.
Yeah, 30% discount.
30% off. So we all suggest you to have a look. Might come out with, Christmas time is always the time. Oh my God, what gift should I buy for my son, my cousin, my daughter, my mom, my dad? Well, we fought for it. So check it out.
And yeah, this week I think it's been a bit different. We are a bit in recovery phase now, and hopefully everything will get better at some point, and these 4 years of up and down, mostly down, will finish at some point, because we are really looking for
we don't want to really go up, but it's to stay steady.
Yeah, to stay steady. Sometimes it's like you go a bit and you go down, you go a bit up and down again. So
from our Campagna garden and life, it's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.
We'll see you soon again. Ciao.
Bye.